Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back with another episode of Bastion. Let me start off by asking you if you have any ad blockers enabled. Please turn those off, whitelist me, help me make a career. We are working our way trying to find these shards, trying to repair the Bastion after some damage was done to it for reasons not really explained to my satisfaction. We made some progress as far as upgrading some stuff, but I still need to upgrade some more stuff before I'm ready to take on another challenge one. I think what we'll do is we'll do this area, this new area, and then I'll go to the Bastion and see what I can upgrade. And if I have something I can upgrade, we'll give it another try to do probably one of these proving grounds. I would bet Scrapyard and get first place in it. So we're going to Rothus Logan. Folk tales say this is where the legendary Ankligator Queen resides. So we're getting further and further into the wilds. Doesn't seem like Saldania was that big of a place, although we probably are just seeing very small sections of it. But we started all the way on the rippling walls, basically, of the ocean, which I assume that's where the rippling walls were. But then there are walls here too, so maybe the rippling walls are these. Maybe up north is Ura, or maybe Ura is right where this is. But then we're getting further into the wilds. But let's see what Rux has to say about this.
Rothus Lagoon. Even the brushers stopped going there. Didn't like being eaten.
So I've taken a break about a day or two since I last recorded. My fingers
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon.
Ankle gators.
Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here.
Just try to stay out of the poison gas and not have another hallucination. Not getting any fragments. Trying to figure out what would give us any fragments. Well, that didn't work. That'll give us some fragments.
All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
See what Sneaky Decoy does. I'll punch one of these targets.
These beasts, they don't like company.
Shoot them right off the edge. That's one way to get rid of them.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place.
I like the burning effect that I have on my machete.
They used to think that ankle gators were extinct.
Those pin cushions. Again, we have the situation of you hit this point, you can't really see which way is the right way. A lot of backtracking. It's alright for this game since it's so short.
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
was a big old monster. We've gone kind of from the situation of fighting.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
This little tree here, growing fruit I can eat. Still taking a couple shots to take out those guys. I don't know what that is.
Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed.
I think that's a stinkweed. Be my guess.
Ain't time for pecker hunting, but the kid can't resist.
Got me another health, got me some life up, some more fruits.
Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools.
Ooh, a brusher's pike.
The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining.
Oh, this is new.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
I can reach the...
Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way.
Another good song. Where'd that plant come from? Was it there all the time? Okay. So I can throw it.
Kid's got a mean throwing arm.
Oh. I just completed a vigil. Oh, so the spear works pretty good when you throw it.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Stinkweed. Releasing their garbage. See, my right trigger ability is not very useful. I'll use that more, hopefully. Take on Queen Anne.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch.
So, one
He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options.
running away.
Still no sign of the shard.
Arsenal. I think I'll take final warning since I don't have anything else. Now's the plan. We're getting XP. If we're doing nothing else, we're just gaining XP. You have a limited amount of XP, it seems like, in this game.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it.
I don't think I'm
That old gator's right on his tail. They make a tasty snack.
think I am. So they've led me down a path where I can continue, so let's just continue in this tall grass.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
So ankle gator
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait.
So
The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. He's got it, and now to finish her off.
Try this. Now that I've collected the shard, I can actually start this fight. Wasn't doing any damage. Breaks the consistency of the story.
She's starting to get annoying.
And she only pops up if I roll over for a nose. Or allow actually hit me. Not fast enough to...
And now he's made her mad.
I'm not fast enough to actually... hit.
Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
And fell off the side. I wonder if there's a mechanic in here so you can't actually lose all of your life falling off the side, but I don't think there is. I vaguely recall playing this game the first time I played it, and falling off the side with just a tiny amount of health and losing and having to continue. But not an incredibly long level, but it is slightly longer in that we were being chased and doing this fight. I didn't have a lot of the impact of some of the previous levels, though, because maybe just because I've taken a little bit of a break, or maybe because of some other reason.
Kid's done what needed to be done.
Did I really need to kill her? Well, to escape.
Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
We got the egg. So now there's a mailbox. There's nothing in the mailbox. Let's see.
All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Alright. What do we want to upgrade? I think it would be silly to not upgrade the forge at this point.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Let's see what Zia has to say about the ankle gator egg. Ask Zia about the massive egg from Growth this slogan. Do you think an ankle gator could be tamed?
That gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her.
So now I got an ankle gator. So we're bringing life forms with us on the Bastion. Ask ever seen anything like this before?
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
And his name is Rux. So we've got a Busher's Pike. Do I want to keep the pike? The layout of these levels are somewhat adjusted that if you
Want to keep the wilds at bay, pack yourself a musket and a pike. Squirt cider will toughen you right up.
If you
Too
just
bad about
keep
the musty
weapons
aftertaste.
that you pick up through the story, you can do pretty well. So something pointy, something coarse, and pike vault. Stabs and before I buy anything, let's see what we can upgrade. I can't upgrade this. 50% damage, then 2 more things. Let's see. Can't upgrade this. Improved firing rate. Can't upgrade this. I can't upgrade this for the causes greater knockback.
The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
And I could have done this and given some more bullets or eliminated bullet scatter. Oh yeah, and we did this whole vigil. Completed with pierce a foe with a thrust quicker than quickly finish it with a throw. We did
The
that.
brushers, they
There we
moved
go.
in shadows, but the Calamity found them. The menders, they had thankless jobs, the most important kind.
I collected this last episode, but then I left without saving, so.
I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own. A sail hammer's only as strong as its spine. And that's a strong spine. Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
So we're making some progress here. We have come, and I can make him follow me, and tell him to stay. I've trained him, apparently. Can't afford anything over here. I'll just take the guy with me.
Still no mail. Go figure. The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
Alright. So we've got a new location and a new proving ground to do. I think we could probably get first place on this one, but instead of risking that, why not do this proving ground first? We've done it with all the other proving grounds. We've done it once and shown how far we could go, and that would be the most fair way to do it. So we're going to Camp Dauncey. The secretive brushers explored the finer points of polearm combat in this training arena.
Over there's Camp Dauncey, where the brushers steel themselves for secret missions.
There seems to be far too many.
To prepare for the wilds, Ceylondia's brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike.
Seems to be far too many secret militarized organizations here. So what we want to do as fast as possible is stop these guys from shooting, because you can't just roll through them or run through them. We've got to activate 6 switches.
It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Donzi. They said they made you weak.
We can't just sit there and stab them. Now, if we target 2 things, I'm taking my sweet time on this. You can kinda stab, but it's pretty slow.
The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
So I've got 1 more remaining. Can't roll, can't run, barely any life left.
Just getting through the course in one piece was an accomplishment.
So, not a great run. These things are still shooting at me. So, gotta be careful not to die as I'm about to die. Something pointy. Let's see. How fast would I have had to do it? I didn't see. I did not see how fast we would have had to do it. But I suspect how fast we would have had to do it would have been less than a minute 30. Have to be pretty fast, have to upgrade our spear pretty fast. I'm not certain we're gonna get them all done. Get first place in all of them, and
you can see why the brushers
really
prize those pikes of theirs.
We don't have any new things. Let's go ahead and take off let's try the fanged repeater. And then let's see. Bolt burst.
With pike and repeater in hand, he's like a man come straight from the wilds.
Yeah, that one was a little bit of a slow scenario, but we got 1 item. I'm a little concerned about not getting enough fragments to upgrade everything. We probably won't. I'm not sure if any of this rolls over if you get like a new game plus or not. If we get a new game plus, then that would explain why it feels kind of like we aren't going to have enough fragments to upgrade everything. But we'll just have to wait till we get to the end to figure that one out. Otherwise, the only way I could see that we would have gotten enough fragments to level up and do everything would have been for us to have turned on all the idols as soon as possible and just play the game even more difficult. Now, if you're playing no sweat mode, which I would recommend for everybody, making it super difficult on yourself is not really going to be that big of a problem. But I'm playing normal mode, so I only get 2 continues, and one of those continues is because I have a liquor I'm drinking, a tonic. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. About average length episode, I would say. As always, I ask you to like, subscribe, share, and watch every second of my videos because all that helps me out. If you want to support me through fan funding, click on my name, Rydo. Go to my main YouTube page, and well, clicking my name will take you to the page. Over there on the right, there's a button, a blue button that says support this channel. Click there. Any amount you can donate will be greatly appreciated. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or Steam or Battle.net, all that information is down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.